Alright, and time to feed the piggies. And Bama, you can hear they are hungry. At least they think. Up, up, up. Sorry the sun's in my face, but that's feeding the pigs. They're all eating, all happy as can be. Now it's time to out. Got them over here now. We'll go let them out now. You can see I have the Justin Rhodes chickshaw. All my girls are in there. Happy as can be. But now they're about to be really happy. Moving them to fresh grass. And away we go. Just make sure everyone's okay. Now they'll actually have some chicken feed on the ground. They can scratch around. They also have a feeder in the chickshaw. But they'll be out here all day, hanging out. Normally when the sun starts to come up and gets hot, they'll be hiding underneath. But they're done today. Move the fence from over there to now over here. Pigs and pond are over there. But it's coming along. Trying to let them fertilize the front yard so we can try to get some grass growing. So this is the pond right here. Kind of see the pigs, they're right over here. So today, part of the farm chores was going to get fish to actually add to the pond. So I went and got some bluegill and some minnows. Try to get the bait fish up in here. So right there we've got them acclimating. They need to acclimate about 15 to 20 minutes. Sitting in the bag and sitting in the water so that way they're not shocked by the temperature of the water when we put them in. So here in a minute we'll go ahead and let them out. Right here we've got the minnows. They're fathead minnows. We'll put them in and they'll actually be a bait source for the bigger fish. Be free. Oh, fish. Ew, they're all in my bait. We'll do one more bag of those. See it? Be free! Alright. Then we have some bluegill. Right there. And they look like so. There you go, you can kind of see them, they're real bright. Last time we got some, they weren't as bright, so I'm curious to see how long these will last, or if they're going to be eaten pretty quick. We're kind of leaning towards the pretty quick. Whether it be birds, some fish, We shall see.
Put in close to 100 bluegill, copper nose bluegill to be exact, and then also 3 pounds of the minnows. 3 pounds of the minnows comes out to about 900 minnows that we put in. Kind of doesn't look like it, but that's how many's in there. But hopefully within, next year or two, there'll be a good fishing pond. Something we could just stay close to home if we get bored, something to do. But this is it. Those are our neighbors' houses. Wish we didn't have neighbors that close, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, we had a big hailstorm that came and actually knocked out both of our tomato plants. More hail than I've ever seen. They weren't big, it was just really small hail. Demolished the plants, so it's kind of taken them a minute to come back, but they're actually now to the point where they're actually growing. Today I'll be adding tomato cages to them. So these are our 2 tomatoes that we're doing the comparison. That's the one that's not the self-wicking tub. That's the one that is a self-wicking tub. Our cucumbers are doing great though. They're growing like crazy. These are all self-wicking tubs. I pulled a cucumber earlier. There's one right there. But they're doing great. Peppers are doing great. Got some tomatoes growing there. And those are all tomatoes over there. And here's before we put them up. They'll be kind of hanging out a little bit. Curious to see if I brought anything. I brought them some bread earlier. So they'll hang out here for a little bit longer, and then they'll put themselves up. Right around dusk, they'll put themselves up. Here we have a weeping willow that'll be on the edge of the pond. This is the other side of the pond. Excuse all the mess over there, but that's the pigs, our house, all of our tubs for the garden. But this is the other side of the pond. Going back towards the land over there. Here's our garden. Had a lot more ambitions this year, but they just didn't come through. But still here. There's old Bama, the guard dog. And I think the pigs have pretty much put themselves up for the evening. You can kind of see them in there. They put themselves up for the evening. That's their pig hut. And then right there, that's for shade. But they have a little section of the pond down there. And then that's the pond over here. The guard dog has a house, but she normally stays with the pigs. And Bama there, she'll stay out all night with the pigs. She'll be barking. Lately she's been on a turtle kick, but she lets us know if there's any coyotes comes near. She scares them off. Her bark is very intimidating and scares anything off. So she stays out here with the pigs, keeps them safe. It actually keeps the chickens safe too, because she keeps an eye on everything. Can't really tell, but majority of the girls have already put themselves up. We have a few that are still out, but majority are in. Here shortly they'll put themselves up. We'll close it up for the night, and the electric fence will stay on all night for them. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but they've all put themselves up. They're kind of up there on their roost. You can see that one very well, but they're all put up, all 20 of them. So all we gotta do, kind of see, can't really see. All we're gonna do now, close this up, and bam, we're done for the night. All farm chores for the day are done.